my boy. I actually haven't talked to him like in a few weeks, so I'm gonna give this message publicly, but I'm pretty sure we'll get on the phone soon. I'll probably say the same things to him too. I got a message from my boy NBA Youngboy. Okay, I'm gonna give him this message because, listen, I think I don't want to necessarily call his opponent or his op or whatever. Lil Durk is a crafty motherfucker, really crafty. And Lil Durk has been baiting the young boy recently. But I know Lil Durk is baiting him because Lil Durk wants to sell a fucking album. You know what I mean? Lil Durk is really smart, if you ask me. If you haven't seen, I hope you guys follow me on our Instagram. But on Instagram, we had Durk who posted to a story. He basically posted a story saying, let me get to it. Where's the story? He says, no, that's Be Love. Where is the story? Okay, it's probably up. Here we go. Okay, first of all, he says, this album ain't regular. Now, we all know he's cooking up an album. Anytime he starts deleting his Instagram, going real quiet, he's coming back with more music, right? Now, he did kind of lightweight promise that he was going to stop dissing the dead. But, like, that sounds good on paper, but it's Durk. Like, Durk is like a demon. Like, let's be honest. Like, Durk is a demon. If Durk tells you he's going to stop dissing the dead, that just means he has a new list of niggas who ain't dead yet that he going to diss. Like, Durk ain't never done with dissing. You know what I mean? Like, I've always said Durk is, the reason why Durk is smart, he's figured out a way how to make mainstream dissing particular ops in particular hoods or niggas that he really might want to kill. So anyway, I think he has an album ready. He says this album ain't regular, okay? Next thing he says afterwards, right? Let me find it. He puts up another post, which is like another story, kind of teasing dropping a song. He says, yo, I can drop this single and fuck the streets up on GOD. Your release date ain't safe, son. Now, let me tell you how slick and smart Durk is. He's talking to Youngboy. You know, Youngboy, by the way, Youngboy just signed to Motown, Capitol, and Youngboy is finally doing a rollout. Youngboy did an interview with Billboard, did an interview with Rap Radar. Youngboy don't do interviews. Also, he announced this album. I think it's called Don't Try This at Home. NBA Youngboy release date. He did give out the release date too. Okay. And by the way, and they dropped the lead single. This is how you know Youngboy's finally doing a rollout. And I'm gonna give some really quality advice right now. So Youngboy's finally doing a rollout, right? Apparently, this is gonna be dropping in next month, right? Don't Try That Home, blah blah. Follows da. Yeah, I think they say it's coming in April. Am I tripping? I don't know if they gave a date. Yeah. Did they give a date for it? Is there a date for it, chat? Hold on. Somebody said he was talking about Quando. Yo, bro, Durk ignored 6ix9ine after he passed him. You think he's trying to talk to Quando Rondo, my nigga? Like, no disrespect. Here's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Durk doesn't use music, at least at this point in his life, to really hash out beefs. At least strategically. Now, he does mention real beef shit, but he used music to level up. Now, it's April 7th. Somebody says, bro, and even if you think he's talking about Quando, if he's talking to Quando, he's talking to Youngboy too. I'm telling you, the reason why I'm doing this little clip right here is to tell Youngboy, don't get baited. This guy Durk is about to bait you out, and I'm gonna tell you why he's trying to bait you out. This is my opinion. Lil Durk thinks Youngboy is weak. Trust me. Lil Durk thinks Youngboy is weak, and he wants to try to bait a challenge out that Youngboy jumps out that he could defeat him in a very public fashion. Y'all told about Quando Rondo. Who would care if no disrespect to Quando, if Durk dropped on the same as Quando? When he's talking like this, I could drop the single and fuck up the streets. Your release date ain't safe. He's basically saying, I'll drop on your date. Now, keep in mind, and this is how I've always told y'all Durk is smart. Remember I told y'all, Durk outsmarted 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine might be like a marketing, like, really smart. But when it came to strategically moving with music and clouting up, Durk outsmarted him. He ignored him at the right time, paid attention to him at the right time. Durk is trying to do the one-up on Youngboy, which he feels he probably did half the job already, but he's trying to close it out. Promise you. Trust me. We're going to check Quando's story. And by the way, I posted that too. Okay? Here's why I'm saying this. First of all, Durk realizes his last album, 7220, sold better first week than YB's last album, The Last Sly Mito, to the tune of Durk doing 120, Youngboy did 110. First time Durk has ever beat Youngboy in sales on an album. But here's the thing. Youngboy has a bigger core following and fan base. That's why I think he's doubling back to try to make it a point. These type of baiting that he's doing, I guarantee Durk might have Drake on the shit. He definitely gonna probably have Baby on the shit. This album or whatever he's teasing, he's trying to crush Youngboy. And when I mean crush Youngboy, crush the conversation that him and Youngboy are competitors, at least in the music industry. Now, granted, even if he outsells Youngboy again, I don't think he will really squash it. I'm gonna tell you why. Youngboy just has literally, I believe, the biggest raw fan base. So I don't think he will do that. But he's setting it up. Also, here's the thing with Durk. Durk knows how to get free promo. Even though Youngboy dropped one of his best songs, I believe, and I love that diss song, I Hate Youngboy. After he dropped I Hate Youngboy after Aha, oh, Mom, you good? You want to put him down here? All right, my mom's trying to put the dog down here. Hold on. Pluto, come on, man. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. Mm-mm. Stop on. Nigga, I will lift your ass up. You ain't that heavy now. He's spoiled. All right. Apparently Pluto fucking. I got 2 offices here, so he ran through my upstairs office like going crazy. So put that little nigga back in the cage, man. Let that boy chill. All right. All right, people. All right, cut that part out. All right, anyway, back to the point I was trying to say. I think Durk is baiting Youngboy to jump out that he could one-up him again. Notice, Durk only pays attention and feeds into beef when he's dropping music. Durk is so smart, I ain't gonna lie. He's not interested in beef if he ain't dropping music. When he's dropping music, he's sneak dissing everybody else. So if you're asking me, I think he's teasing that he might drop on Youngboy's date. I know somebody else saying Quando Rondo. Why the hell would he drop on Quando Rondo's date? Okay? So he says, I could drop the single, fuck the streets up on G.O.D., your release date ain't safe, son. And then, obviously, Quando did respond to that, right? Quando said, man, drop that shit. We all on a time schedule, right? Now, granted, I think he wants Youngboy to respond, not Quando. Right? Cool. Again, and by the way, I don't even know if this is real. That's why I'm posted on my main page. But we will, I'll post it. It's almost like the stream page at this point. I'm going to post this snippet. Apparently, this allegedly is a snippet, some Durk snippet. Okay? I don't know if it's verified. That's why I haven't posted my main page yet. I have to verify that this is actually a song. But I'm showing you how Durk is trying to bait Youngboy again. And he's trying to do the AI crossover with the step over, like he did to Tyronn Lue. And he's trying to do it to Youngboy, but he's trying to do it this time where he knows when Youngboy's album's coming out, sometime in April. He's probably going to time his album strategically. And he probably got all the features because, you know, Youngboy don't be fucking with nobody. Durk, people like Durk. He's going to try to outsell Youngboy again, and he's going to use Youngboy's energy and the hate from his fan base to go up. That's what I believe. So this was my warning to Youngboy. Do not feed into it. And when I say don't feed into it, is because you won't benefit from it while he will. Durk is smart. He's smarter than the average beer. Do you get what I mean? Okay. Now, let me play this snippet. And I don't know if this is a real snippet, but, you know what I mean? Folks in them sent this to me. And this is exactly how I figured. And by the way, if this is a real snippet, I think Durk leaked it. Because I'm telling you, he needs to bait Youngboy out. Check the snippet, if this is real.
This shit, so she gon' slide too. If we catch you waving green flags, bitch, you down too. Go. DC in the cut. Go. DC in the cut. I heard his dancers screaming out loud. Let me go. Send the bullets hit his head and put his nugget on the floor.
So this seems like a song with Vaughn and Durk. And if this is right, Vaughn is on the song saying if we see a nigga with a green flags, listen.
And she with the shit, so she gon' slide too. If we catch you waving green flags, bitch, you down too. Go.
If Durk drops this, tell you he's playing chess, not. Well, is that Prince Dre or is no? That's Prince Dre. Well, I thought it was Vaughn. I'm stupid as hell. Somebody says Varney. That's not Varney. Well, I thought it was Vaughn at first. Nigga, who the fuck is Varney? Nigga, is Varney Prince Dre? I thought it was Prince Dre. Someone said, Ag, you are retarded. It don't matter. Somebody said, he's literally in the picture. Somebody said, sounds like Prince Dre, right? Somebody said, no, that's Varney OTF CEO. Who's the voice on the track, my nigga? And they said, that's the dude in the wheelchair. Regardless of what it is. If this, okay. Y'all are arguing who it is. If this is a Durk song, right? If this is a Durk song that's going to come out, let's say it's coming out on Durk's album, which, by the way, I'm wondering why Durk is teasing his album so much. You know, the whole industry been buzzing that Durk and Future had an album together. Like, what happened to that? You know that Obama song I keep playing? Like, remember Durk previewed a verse where he's like, yo, what happened to Virgil? He probably gonna tell it. Like, that's supposed to be on that song. And conversations where there was supposed to be a joint album with Future and Durk. And that was supposed to be one of the songs that came out of it. Do you get what I mean? And Durk was also talking about doing a possible project with somebody of notoriety. Like, he had made some, hints to it. So I'm wondering if maybe they just grabbed that song and they're just giving it to Durk and it's going to be on his album. Because right now he seems like he's kind of recentering focus on his album. G-Nax says it was probably mid. Well, here's the thing about all joint albums. They're always going to be mid. Like, nigga, like, you know when niggas are doing joint albums, they'd be like, yo, send me some hot shit you got. You're not going to send them the hottest shit you got, right? You're going to send the shit that you feel is fire, that you got off on, but you know you can make another one. You're not going to send the shit where you don't need a feature. So play the snippet again. Here we go.
I heard his answer screaming out loud. Let me go. Send a bullet to his head and put his nugget on the floor. Go. And she with the shit, so she gon' slide too.
Why did I think that was Vaughn at first? Now y'all pointed out it's not Vaughn. It's like mad obvious it's not Vaughn. Nigga, I'm not looking at the picture. All these niggas look alike.
If we catch you waving green flags, bitch, you down too.
If we catch you waving green, if you don't know, I don't know what the green flags signify, but I be seeing NBA Youngboy with like hella green flags. You ever watch that music video he got? It's called like Murder Business. Murder. God damn, what a name for a song. Murder Business. Okay. I'm gonna just like, I want to get copywritten. You're gonna just see a bunch of green flags all over the fucking place. Yeah, you're right here. See? Green flags. Focus, many. Yeah, this song's fire too. Green flag here. So anyway, I think about the narrative. Youngboy's not focusing on Durk. Youngboy's saying stop the violence. You know what I mean? Let's do some other stuff. He's kind of like playing with his style a little bit. Fingernails are painted. Paints his face at times. He's not like yo, I want to kill you, blah, blah. Durk, one thing I'll say about Durk, no matter how big he gets in the sense of how popular he gets, he always pleases his core. You know what his core want to hear? Man, slide on that nigga on the track, man. Tell that nigga you smoking on his dead op. Tell that nigga like he not safe out here. Like Durk, I don't care how big he gets, he still rap the niggas who posting about the mural. So I think YB was trying to elevate himself and not go back and forth in a beef. But, you know, Durk got to sell an album. Now, I can't even say, oh, Durk is only doing it for publicity because he don't like them niggas anyway. If you don't like somebody anyway, you might as well use them for some promo. But this is why I'm trying to tell Youngboy. It is in your best interest to not bite in. Don't feed into what Durk got going on, because as soon as Durk drop his album and his first week numbers come back, he gonna stop responding to you. Somebody said Durk is gonna outsell Act Stop Being Delusional. Oh, and here's another thing too. By the way, I'm glad that Youngboy is doing like he's cooking up a whole rollout and release. I hope Youngboy got one of them things on it. Like he gotta have one of them, like he gotta have a hit on it. Right? And he's doing rollouts, so I'm hoping there's a bona fide hit on Youngboy's project, just because I think a nigga like Durk is gonna come back with some shit with a Drake feature. He's gonna have Moneybagg Yo, Lil Baby. He might have him, Roddy Ricch, and Polo G. Like, nigga, he's gonna have so much shit and malarkey on his goddamn album. He's gonna have a hit. You know what I mean? Like, shit. or pun intended, the last album, didn't he had a hit with Gunna, which was the What Happened to Virgil. So I think Youngboy's album this time, usually when he's dropping albums quickly, you don't think about what's the hit. You're just like, oh, the music sounds good. Like, who cares about a hit? I think Youngboy probably has to be a little cognizant. This is if he's thinking about competition. Now, granted, every time I've talked to Youngboy and I've mentioned competition, he swears. He does not pay attention to other rappers. He does not ever look at competition, nor does he feel he's in competition with no one. And by the way, I've never talked to Durk like that, though, but I can imagine Durk probably says the same. But Durk's actions tells me that he wants to pass these dudes. Like, I'm telling you, he wanted to pass 6ix9ine, and he did, right? At least in the U.S. markets. And I think now he wants to make a statement while disrespecting Youngboy and also passing him. And when I mean passing him in, I don't know, just a general public ideology or ideas of who sells what. I think he just want to show, yeah, nigga, there was a time you used to sell more than me, but now, like, you can't fuck with me no more. I think that's what Durk is trying to do. So I'm giving Youngboy some advice. Ignore this nigga, bro. Ignore him. Somebody said Durk is baiting. He's baiting the album, which means the album going melodic. Didn't he do that with The Voice? Was it The Voice? He did that with The Voice like he was about to drop like 20 diss songs. Then all that nigga was doing was singing, which, by the way, people love his singing. But it's not beef shit. Somebody says, I stop taking sides. Bro, I'm giving advice to both people. Do y'all think I'm taking sides? I'm not taking no damn sides. Stop playing. Hey, I'm not taking sides. I'm giving advice because I don't think Youngboy plays the internet marketing game. I think Youngboy literally just be like, yo, let's just drop a project this week. I think that's what he really's on. Like, I mean, every time I've talked to him, he seems like he's just, whatever that's going on in his head, he's just like, all right, let's do it. He's never like strategically looking around. Like, it was a couple years ago, A Boogie was dropping an album. And I knew his team did a really great strategic drop because they dropped it at a time when no one else was dropping albums. But also, it was the end of the year and nobody drops albums in January. And what ended up happening, A Boogie was number one for like 5 weeks. That's strategic. That's like, okay, look at the market. Look how you could fit in the market. Look at the right timing for you in the market. And bang, hit it. Execute. Now the narrative is, yo, A Boogie got an album, got a number one album for 5 weeks. You know what people are going to say after that? Bro, that shit got to be hot. The shit's number one for 5 weeks. No, by the way, the album was hot, but like still his team strategically figured it out. That's what I'm saying. Durk is doing that. Nigga, I see it clear as day. Nigga, I've talked to Durk. I've told him that. Like, and he's like, yo, you know how I go, Brody? I'm like, all right. So I'm just giving some general advice here. All right? Okay, cool. Let's see what's going on. Holy. By the way, Playful Anxiety, thank you for some more gifted subs. And thanks to all the people who have resubscribed, whether with Prime or, just regularly. Okay, cool. All right, so that's my little warning to what I believe is going to happen. I think I just genuinely believe that Durk took some IQ points or took some lessons from 6ix9ine Pause in the sense of knowing how to market and the timing of shit. Like 6ix9ine is big on timing. But he still doesn't come across as the nigga who won't shut the fuck up. Like that's the thing. I think Durk took a lot of, well, let me not say took because it looked like he's stealing people's shit. But think about Meek Mill and 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine is all the way troll, let's get it in, blah, blah. Meek is supposed to be, yo, I'm so street, I'm too street. I'm in my own way. Durk is in between. Yeah, I know how to press the buttons that the internet's gonna react to, but I'm not gonna come across like I'm so street that you're gonna just, because that's what they do to Meek. They're like, yo, bro, like, you too tough, bro. Like, yo, you don't even understand internet humor. I think he's in the middle. Anyway, I hope you don't think I'm like dick riding or picking sides. I'm just giving Youngboy some advice. 2 things. I hope you got a hit. Number 2, do not respond to this nigga. Indirectly, no diss songs to him, because I think Durk wants to use the energy of YB fans to go up even more, that he could laugh at YB even more. You know what I mean? And yeah. Anyway. Okay, people. All right. That was the first thing. I am here. Did I ever let y'all talk to Akademiks?